Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is for anyone with Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or anyone who might know someone with those placements. This is a general tarot reading, so not everything you hear will resonate with you. If not, that's fine. Just take what does resonate and leave the rest for whoever it's meant to find. I apologize for the lack of tarot readings lately. I had to move the beginning of the month, and my fiance's birthday was the beginning of the month, and then Valentine's Day happened, and I only recently got my internet back. So after all of that, we should be good to go to have weekly tarot readings again in the future. Just stay tuned. So for this week's reading, here we have pile number 1 with the Vampire Tarot and a piece of Meteorite. Let's see if it'll focus. Doesn't really want to focus, but this is a little piece of Meteorite. And then we have pile number 2 with the Everyday Witch Tarot and a piece of Amethyst. Then we have pile number 3. This is the Naked Heart Tarot and a piece of Sodalite to go with it. So feel free to pause the video, meditate on your stack, choose your stone, however you do it. You might have more than one that calls to you, so that's fine. It just means that you have more than one message this week. Go ahead and do that, and I will see you in your reading. Hello Aquarius, for those of you who've picked pile number 1, this is your reading. This pretty piece of Meteorite here. Wish it would show you better, but I guess it just isn't in the mood to focus today. But let's see what the universe has for you this week. What does the universe have for Aquarius week number 1 for this week? Aquarius week number 1. So Aquarius week number 1 this week. Alrighty then. At the bottom of the deck we have the Devil. So you guys are going through some of your bad habits, getting to know your conscious mind better, and defeating the things that aren't working for you. Let's see, we have the Lord of Knives or the King of Swords. We have the Lovers. And we have the Seven of Grails, or 7 of Cups. So you have some choices here. Looks like it could be a choice that you need to make from your heart space instead of logic, or even balancing logic with making this decision from your heart space. The Devil at the bottom of the deck could also indicate a high amount of passion here, physical passion, which would go very well with the Lovers. With the cards here, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, a Gemini, or an air sign here, which would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And this one indicates Scorpio, so you could be dealing with one of those. You could have those in your chart, or it really doesn't matter. But it looks like it could be a lot of passion with someone that you are very close to. It could be a choice that you have to make this week, and it's going to really have a lot of impact on your future, whether it's your love life or your career, your family life, your social life. You know, it's just, there's going to be some really important choices here. And it's something that you're going to have to really balance out your logic and your emotion. A lot of people will say, and I like to agree, that you should let your heart decide and then let your head decide how to get there. So let's get some extra cards in here. Let's see what else the universe has to add to this. Get some clarity. There's a lot of choice, and sometimes those choices can make you feel like, ooh, yay, I have choices. And other times it can make you feel like, wow, there's too many choices. I don't know where to go from here. So let's see. Looks like we've got a lot of choices to make this week. Choices and passion. Maybe it's a choice between who you want for a relationship. Choice about changing jobs to find one that you love. Okay, let's see. It says, you are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. So, yeah, definitely a choice that you're going to have to be making with wisdom. Also, this is the Starry Beginnings Oracle cards. I love the space images on here and the wonderful advice. Also, this is the number 9, which is all about closing out old cycles and starting up new chapters, or so that you can start up a new chapter. Then we have number 40, which 4 is all about balance, and sometimes it can be the karmic number, where it says, be, feel, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Yeah. Aquarians are super powerful manifestors, so as long as you've got, you know what you want, and you know how to get it, and you're willing to actually put in that effort, the universe is more than happy to work with you and give you exactly what you want. Then we have number 34, which breaks down to a 7, which is the spirituality and religion number. And we have, let love be your guide. Live a life from love, guided by love. So yeah, there's that love aspect of it again. Love, having love choices is great. You just gotta, oh, well, alright then, that one coming right out. Just gotta make sure you know what you want, because the last thing you need is someone coming in and, oh, hey, that looks good, and you try it out and you're like, oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. Alright, let's see some last messages from the universe for Aquarius, group number 1. On the bottom here we have the pathway, which is all about new beginnings and new paths opening up. So, this is also the Antiquities of Magic Oracle deck. And I love the images on here, so pretty. But we have the grape. We have the horse. And we have the crown. And we have a butterfly. So we're going to look up these meanings just to make sure that we've got them all. I know most of them, not all of them. Let's see. So for butterfly, we have rebirth, transition, new phase, hopes and wishes. Yeah, so you're starting a very important new chapter, and as long as you know what you want and you're willing to go get it, it means all of your wishes coming true. And it's a really major chapter in your life. We have crown, which is mastery, victory, accomplishment, status, transcendence. So yeah, with that devil card, it seems like you're definitely overcoming some of your not so great habits, patterns, whatever. You're closing out those cycles and you're starting something new. It's going to be a major victory for you. You're going to have a lot of success. Whether it's a twin flame soulmate relationship or that new job that just really sings to you and makes you so happy and fulfilled. Maybe it's not even a job at all. It's you starting up some sort of online something. Maybe some investments are paying off. You know, that kind of thing. Let's see. Horse kept wanting to come out like crazy, so I'm not surprised it came out. Horse, freedom, victory, stamina, power, possibilities. Yeah, your possibilities are limitless, as it says here with the Seven of Cups. You've got so many options, and they all lead straight to success, so long as you're willing to put in that work. And you've got the stamina and power to lead yourself to victory. Just don't doubt that at all for a second. I know Aquarians are very, very, the word is escaping me. You guys are really easily find ways to get things done. You're innovative, you're open-minded, you are incredible at thinking outside the box. So you can find unique solutions to problems easily. Is and grape is offering, manifestation, immortality, eternity, temperance. So yeah, whatever this is, it's you manifesting success, abundance, prosperity, and it's going to be one of those things that you were definitely put here on this planet to do, and it's going to be one of those experiences that you take with you throughout eternity. It's going to be absolutely amazing. There's going to be a lot of success here. And don't let yourself hold you back. The only person that can hold you back at this point is you. So don't let you hold yourself back. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're taking time out for yourself when necessary. Don't let yourself get overtired. You don't need to get sick and then end up repeating a cycle. That would be horrible. But that's all I have for you this week. Is going to be amazing. You've got choices to make. They all lead to the perfect happy ending for you, whatever that looks like. But yeah, so you've got a lot to look forward to this week. So stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Hello Aquarius, for those of you who've chosen pile number 2, this is your reading with this pretty piece of amethyst and the Everyday Witch Tarot. So without further ado, let's see what the universe has to say for this week for Aquarius. fortune. So you've got energies that are shifting, clearing out the old, making way for the new. You have a similar reading to the first pile in case you weren't able to really figure out which pile you wanted. Very similar. We have the Queen of Swords. The last pile had the King of Swords. That's funny. We have the Sun. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Cups. So, this is such a good reading. Sunshine, rainbows, and happiness. You found your unicorn. It's going to be someone that comes in and you may be kind of guarded about it. You might be like, all right, this seems a little too good to be true. Like, when's the other shoe going to drop? But then it never drops. You find someone who really makes you happy, who turns a cloudy day into sunshine. Definitely a soulmate kind of connection here. You've got someone who just comes in and sweeps you right off your feet and shows you how love is supposed to be. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles here, so it's someone who's actually showing you reciprocity in love and affection, and who matches your personality, and like their strengths are your weaknesses and your strengths are their weaknesses, and it's like that the perfect match kind of situation here. And maybe in the past you've had a lot of things that have hurt, a lot of disappointments, but the universe is trying to remind you, like, look, it's not love that hurts you, it's someone who doesn't know how to love that hurts you. Don't judge a new person based on someone else's actions, because that's not a fair thing to do. You need to let this new person show you with their own actions, their own words, who they are, instead of assuming that they're going to be just like someone else, because they're not. So make sure you give this person a chance. Let's see. But it looks like it's going to be a really good situation for you. Let's see. You could have someone with a lot of air in their chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could have someone with a lot of water in their chart, which would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or maybe you have that in your chart. If not, it really doesn't matter. It's just saying that someone's coming in to sweep you off your feet and you're on guard. You're not too sure about this, but the universe is saying, lighten up. Don't judge a new person based on something that they didn't do. And enjoy the ride. Let's see what else the universe has to say here. So Aquarius, group number 2. Okay. So we have number 21, which is a 3, which is about creation and manifestation. And it says, following the path of another. Your path is being redirected to where it should be. Yeah, relationships aren't always a good way, but sometimes it is a very good way to get you back to where you're supposed to be if you've kind of walked off the path where you're supposed to be according to the universe. But yeah, definitely with all this happiness and stuff going on, you are headed right to the path where you're supposed to be. We have number 5, which is all about positive changes. And this says, you are being called in service. Believe in your own guidance. Yeah, make sure you're listening to that intuition. You guys have a powerful intuition, so you know exactly where you're supposed to be. You know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So make sure you're not ignoring that. And it could also be that this new person coming into your life is supposed to be your partner. A lot of times, I mean, let's face it, this stuff going on in this world is not easy by a long shot for one person to take on by themselves. And the universe is, once you're ready, will send in that partner, that one person who you're supposed to kind of take on the world together and do what you're supposed to be doing together, have that partner. And when it happens, it's like the whole world shifts and you're really ready to take on the world. That's how you feel. We have number 38, which is an 11, which is all about being on the path you're supposed to be on. If you break it down further to 2, which is all about partnerships and working together. It says, dream big, dream with your heart. Yeah, this is all about manifestation. You guys are powerful manifestors. You've just got to remember that and know what you want, know how to get it, and be willing to put in that work. Because as long as you do that, the universe is going to have your back. And you'll have lots of success. Oh, lobster, huh? I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. Okay. There we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, on the bottom here you have the pathway, which is all about opening up new chapters and having success. Lots of potential here. And let's see, we have ship, we have lobster, we have sunflower. So let's see what these are, what they mean. It's all alphabetical, so lobster, celebration, protection, inner awareness, rehoming. Oh, some of you are moving in with someone that you love, and it's going to be a really happy time. Celebration. You are protected. You are celebrating. You are aware of what you want and how to get it, and you are making those moves, and the universe is like, yes, let's go. Like, finally, bro or sis. Let's see. Ship, passageway, adventure, exploration, emotions, flow. Yeah. So again, closing out that old cycle, starting a new chapter. It's gonna, you know, there's so much, there's limitless potential here for you. So long as you're ready to take it, don't let opportunities pass you by, for sure. Sunflower. Let's see. Lust. Loyalty, positivity, honesty. Yeah. I follow and trust my own light. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever this is, this relationship is really one in a million, once in a lifetime kind of thing. It's soulmate, twin flame, like your be all and end all kind of thing. It's all about happiness and balance and reciprocity, and finally finding that person that you can go out and conquer the world with, you know, complete that life mission, your ultimate partner, your partner in crime. But yeah, this is going to be, I mean, this week is amazing for you. This is awesome to see. But yeah, so that's all I have for you this week. Have fun. Looks like I don't even need to tell you to have fun. You're going to have a blast. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you remember to rest and balance. And I will see you in next week's reading. Bye. Hello Aquarius, and welcome for those of you who've chosen pile number 3. This is your reading with the Naked Heart Tarot and this Sodalite here. This deck actually belongs to my fiance, but he's also an Aquarius, and so I love using his deck for his reading. Very unique people, very outside the box thinking. Some of my favorite people ever. So let's see, what does the universe have for Aquarius this week? For Aquarius week number 3. What does the universe have for you this week? Hanged Man, doing something different. They're outside of their comfort zone. Seeing some new perspectives. On the bottom here we have the Ten of Wands. Gotta be careful so that you're not biting off more than you can chew. Alright, we've got the Hanged Man. Let's skip that over here. We have the Spirit of Swords. So the Spirit of Swords is the King of Swords. And then we have the Seven of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Swords. And last but not least, we have the Movement of Cups, or the Knight of Cups. So you feel like you've bitten off a little more than you can chew. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign, or this could represent you. It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then over here you have a water sign, which would be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But it looks like you're feeling kind of defensive, you're feeling kind of stuck. You feel like you really don't know which way to go. You want to do something that you're passionate about, that you really love, and you're not really sure how to get it. So you're putting yourself into other different situations, kind of getting yourself outside of your comfort zone so that you can see new situations, new opportunities. And it looks like through doing this, you really will find an opportunity, something that you are really passionate about that just sweeps in and kind of gets you by surprise. And I mean, you're trying to be logical about this, and you are a very logical sign. Sometimes, honestly, to a fault, you can be very logical. And in this case, it seems like it's really beneficial for you to be logical about this. As far as feeling trapped, though, it's all in your mind. There's always options here. And choosing not to choose is still a choice. You don't need to feel trapped. If you do feel trapped, try and think about if some stranger you saw on the street was giving you advice, what do you think that they would tell you? And, be honest. It's, what do you need? What do you need to do to find that passion, to find that love? Let's see. Some further information for Aquarius group number 3. Let's see. We have number 26, which breaks down to an 8, which is about money and abundance. So this could be about jobs. And just not being satisfied with what you've got. Maybe you're being mistreated, maybe things aren't fair, and you're feeling really stuck, and you're just like, this isn't for me. Like, why am I doing this to myself? It says, everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. So this also brings about a little warning of sorts. As you're a really powerful manifester. So make sure that you're keeping your thoughts positive and manifesting the things that you want instead of the things you don't want. Aquarius is a very powerful manifester. Your thoughts become your words, become your actions, become your realities. So make sure you're thinking positively to yourself, to other people, to the universe. And as long as you know what you want, you have a plan to get it, and you're willing to put in the work, the universe is going to, it's got your back. You don't even have to question it. And then we have number 43, which breaks down to a 7, which is about spirituality and religion. It says, trust in your new path. All will work out for you. Yeah. The universe is putting you on the path that you're supposed to be on. And all you have to do is keep putting your feet forward. And you'll end up exactly where you need to be. Just trust it. And then we have number 11, which is all about being on the path that you are supposed to be on. When you break that down further to a number 2, it's about partnerships and working together. It says, be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. So with it being a potential number 2 in partnership, this could also indicate that you know of someone that you can work with who is going to be really beneficial for you. Maybe it's a romantic partner who could work with you as something like your assistant or your administrator kind of thing. But you're going to be able, you'll know this. You have a powerful intuition, so you're going to know better than anybody else what this means for you in particular. Maybe there's just a group of people that you know that you can work with, that you can break away from whatever it is that you're doing and strike out on your own. There's a lot of business opportunities these days with people going to online and just not having normal jobs anymore. There's a lot of potential out there. You just gotta find your niche, and I know that's the hard part, but whatever you're doing, it's not working, and you know it, and it's really frustrating, and it's time for you to get unstuck, and it's time for you to find that passion, and quit making excuses. So, let's see. Let's get some closing remarks for Aquarius. Group number 3. tree. We have armor. And we have globe. So we're going to look this up to make sure that we're getting all the right words here. I more or less know what it is, but we're still going to look it up. So armor, protection, shield, courage, strength, strong boundaries. Yeah. You need these strong boundaries so that you're not taken advantage of in whatever the situation is. You are protected. You don't need to worry about that. But make sure that you know who you're supposed to be having your shields up against and who doesn't deserve it. It's going to be really important information here. Let's see. Globe is humanity, shared desires, experiences, similarities, and differences. So yeah, that kind of goes back to the whole partnership thing. That person, potentially, for some of you, person that you're thinking of who could really help you out is definitely the universe pushing you in that direction. Whether it's your romantic partner, again, who could be like an administrator, helper kind of thing, taking care of things so that you can just focus on the primary aspect of your work, or it's a group of people who can help you out and make your work easier. Make sure that you're taking everything into consideration here, because it's easy for you to get ahead. You just have to be willing to take those steps. And then tree. Tree, grounded, centered, offspring, divine earth connection. Yeah, so this is all about make sure that you're paying attention to your higher self and what your intuition is telling you, and keep yourself grounded and centered. It's really easy in this particular situation to get frustrated because you don't know which way to go. You don't know exactly what you're being told to do. But just relax, or do your best to relax. Take some you time. Make sure that you're taking care, doing your self-care, because the path is going to open up. You're going to know what's going on. You're going to know what you need to do. You just have to be willing to do it. Step out of that comfort zone. Put yourself into situations that you wouldn't normally put yourself into so that you can progress. Discomfort on a healthy level means growth. And you don't want to hinder yourself from growth and experience potential growth experiences because you're just unwilling to make that step, which I know most Aquarians are not afraid to step outside the box and do something out of the ordinary, but there's always exceptions. So make sure that you're putting yourself out there. Make sure that you're being logical and keeping your boundaries up. Make sure that you're standing up for yourself, and if whoever it is gonna, hammer out those boundaries, maybe it's time to just go your own way. Anyways, this is all I have for you this week. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Do your best to de-stress. You can do this. You got this. The universe has your back. And I will see you in next week's reading. Bye.